So please don't fall for any of that garbage. Y'all, if you missed this morning's video, please go back and watch it. It is full of good news, and it's about time we get some good news. This morning's video is not short on good news. Please go back and see that if you didn't see it. Joe Manchin says he will not vote yes on this bill. He is still wanting it to come down to $1.5 trillion. And he said he don't like the secret tax that they are trying to sneak in on the American people. And I'm glad he said this, because I didn't know anything about this secret tax until I heard this. The secret tax is just another deduction from your weekly paycheck. And isn't there enough deductions coming out of your hard-earned money anyway? We don't need another deduction. This deduction will come out of everybody's paycheck to cover the paid family leave. So whether or not you're having a baby or even plan on having a baby, this will fund the people's leave that are having a baby. That's just not right for this person to be paying the bill for this person. It's just not right. So I agree with Joe Manchin 100% on that. Also, this bill it has a $2 million park in it for Nancy Pelosi. She's building a big park, $2 million worth of a park in her name. The park will be named Nancy Pelosi Park. Y'all, at the end of the year, it is rumored that she will be retiring. Now, if she retires at the end of the year and gets this park built, maybe she'll be working the vodka bar at the park, passing out free vodka. Okay. Pfizer, they are happy to announce that the booster poke in the arm will generate $36 billion in additional sales revenue for the company. That's what this whole pandemic is all about, y'all. The bottom line. Making more money for the big pharmaceutical companies. The governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis, blasted Joe Biden. He said giving illegals $450,000 is a slap in the face to all Americans. And yes, I agree with him. It is a slap in the face. There's so many Americans that needs help right now, and they don't seem to want to give the American people help. But they will give these lawbreakers that comes into our country $450,000 each of your tax money. So yes, that is a slap in the face. DeSantis also said that over this administration, the period of this administration, he has seen a lot of things that he thought he would never see before, but this $450,000 to the lawbreakers it will take the cake. He said it's wrong and Florida will do everything in its power to stop this. I say go, Ron DeSantis. You got my support 100%. DeSantis also said that Florida will be the first state to sue Joe Biden if he gives $450,000 of taxpayers' money to each of these illegal that came across our border. Okay, in the LA Times, they have said that Kamala Harris is the least liked vice president in over 20 years. Duh. I could have told them that. They didn't have to take a poll for that. Y'all, they never seem to want to help the American people. But they can always find money for illegals. By now everyone's heard about the thing with Elon Musk. A United Nations leader said if Elon Musk was to donate 2%, just 2% of his net worth, he could feed 42 million humans on the verge of dying from starvation. Elon Musk says, prove it, do the math and prove it. And I will sell some Tesla stock and I'd write the check now. This would be the biggest donation from a single individual in world history. All of this sounds real good, and I hope it happens. But y'all, I just have to ask this question. If it does happen, if they do the math and prove to him that it could actually work and he writes the check, let's say for instance he writes this check in December and feeds all of these people. Well, what happens in January? Who feeds them then? This is just prolonging suffering for these people if you don't teach them how to provide for themselves. You can feed them today, but who's going to feed them tomorrow if you don't teach them how? Y'all, want to say thank you one more time. I really do appreciate you being here. Really appreciate your support on this channel. Thank you so much. Okay, the $200 raise on Social Security. Y'all, right now is the time to act. If you want this $200 raise that Joe Biden promised throughout his campaign, but it seems like he's forgotten about it now that he's in office. If you want it, let me ask you a serious question. Have you written a letter? Have you made a phone call? So many people gets on here and complains about stuff that they don't get. So many people complains to their coworkers or friends or family online. It don't do any good to complain at these places and to these people. You have to complain to the lawmakers. You have to go to the source that can actually do something about it. That's why I've been preaching all along. Write your letters, make your phone calls. Every address that you need, every phone number that you need is in my description box. Just get it and write the letters. Don't send emails. Emails will not work. Petitions are just a company that's trying to get your email so they can sell an email list later on and market to you. Emails is garbage. Petitions are garbage. Think about this. A petition is one piece of paper, and you send it to a lawmaker. Well, that one piece of paper is only as good as the lawmaker you send it to. That one piece of paper means nothing. But bags and bags and bags of letters every day into their office, burning up their phone lines every day, that means something. That will get their attention. And the same thing on the stimulus check. If you really want a stimulus check, it's the same thing. Get these phone numbers, get these addresses, and complain. Complain hard, and don't give up on it. So many times we don't get because we don't ask. Or we don't get so we give up. Well, when we give up, we quit talking about it. When we quit talking about it, the lawmaker says, well, they're not talking about it no more. They must not need it anymore. So if you want these things, you got to fight for it. Don't give up. Don't make an excuse. Just write the letter. It will only take 10-15 minutes. Put a stamp on it. Put it on its way. As you noticed, the petition, you don't hear talk about it no more. At first, when that petition first started, they said they needed 2 million signatures. Then they changed it to 3 million signatures. And now they're ready to pass this bill. Where's that petition? You don't hear nothing about the petition because it's like I told you all along. That petition is a company. They're generating email lists so they can sell those email lists, and your email is on it. Now you're going to start seeing an influx in your inbox of ads, companies trying to sell you stuff. You're going to see all of that stuff start to happen. And then you'll know I told you the truth. Y'all, I love you all. Keep your faith in Jesus Christ. I know He's going to get us through this, and we will be better on the other side once we get through it. Say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for our world. Say a prayer for our leaders. Whether they're leading or not, they need prayers. Prayers is the one thing that can turn the situation around. Also say a prayer for everyone around the world that's hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other affliction. And just know I love you all. Until next time, ciao.